Brilliant. Now, we've come to the portion of the evening where I just sort of have a chat with you all, basically. So I've been thinking about this all week, just thinking about what I wanted to bring to you tonight, and I pray on it throughout the week. There's so many new things happening, isn't there, with COVID and things. Like this week, England are looking to scrap isolation. Is that right? What? I think it's called the Living with COVID plan, is it? I don't know. But either way, there are so many things that continue to change. There are so many routines that have been thrown out of the window, and we've had to learn new ways of life. Like, for example, I now keep face masks in my car. I've got a little thing that holds face masks. 3 years ago, if you had told me you're going to be keeping face masks in your car, I don't know what I'd tell you, because I'd only seen doctors and things wearing them. So it's become completely new to us, isn't it? And I think we've sort of got used to things. However, this whole situation, not just with COVID, but things in life, it causes so much unrest. And I think a lot of us, I'd go as far as to say every single one of us will experience anxiety at some point. Yeah? So some people have a diagnosed anxiety condition where they will continue to feel anxious, but some people go through something like seasonal anxiety, where they'll be in a situation and they'll feel anxious for that situation, and then that situation passes and then they're okay and they can function again. Either way, we all experience anxiety, and when we do, we run to the places that we think will give us rest. I know I do. I don't run to the right places. I run to face masks and Starbucks and everything in between. That's what I run to. I run to the range and I buy myself a candle. I don't know what you guys find rest in. Perhaps you find rest in watching a film or having a glass of wine or, talking with a friend or something like that. And although those things have a place in life, they can make us feel better. And I put better in inverted commas because they make us feel better temporarily, don't they? They feel good in the moment. They feel good at the time. And you think, oh, this is great. I have no anxiety. And then the glass empties, the face mask's empty, and you've wiped it all off, and you're laying in bed, and the thoughts just drop on you again, and you feel them on your chest, and you just think, oh, here we go again. And then the next night, you crack open another bottle of wine, and then you put on another face mask, and then you watch another film, and then you go for another run, and then you call another friend, and it just doesn't go away. It just doesn't go away. And so you just accept the fact that this is life now, and this is how it is, and I've just got to keep going, and I've just got to keep walking, and it feels like you've got like weights on your shoulders. It feels like you're dragging yourself along, and even the slightest bit of movement, you're just dragging yourself. And it just becomes so tiresome, and you just think, is this all there is? Am I meant to be doing this? Is this something that I've done? Is it something that somebody else has done to me, and I got to go sort it out? I just don't know what I'm doing. And anxiety is such a thief of joy, isn't it? It reminds you of everything that isn't going right when things are going pretty okay, but it reminds you of all the little things in your life that are not so great. It says, but you can't be happy about that right now because you've got this to worry about. What about that? What about them? What about this situation? What about that? Oh, you can't be happy about that. What are you on about? And that's what it does. It steals our joy, and it completely changes our perspective. And you know what? It's difficult for people with it, yeah? And I think we would all agree that when we experience that, whether seasonally or throughout our lives, it is difficult. It's hard. However, it doesn't have to be as hard as it is. And you're probably thinking, oh, gosh, she's going to talk about Jesus again. And I am, okay? I'm going to tell you about Jesus. Now, I know somebody with anxiety, and I know somebody who struggles every day with it. And they cry out, and they just say, I can't do it anymore. This is too hard. And they continue to go along this road, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to get up, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to walk through. And they walk through life, and the anxiety's on their heart. But you know what? This person is a Christian, okay? And there's a passage in Scripture that they always run back to. And I want to read that out to you tonight. And it's a passage that I don't think I will ever get tired of reading, if I'm completely honest. And this is from Matthew 11. And these words in the Bible are in red. Now, if you don't know the Bible and you're not sure, when words are in red, it means that Jesus himself is talking. And these words are in red, so they're important. We must listen to these ones. And this is Matthew 11:28. And it says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Now, as I said earlier, we run to different places, don't we? We run to things that we think will give us satisfaction, and for the moment they feel good. I'm not saying that there isn't a place for those things, but they're not going to work. There's not an everlasting peace with it. And let me tell you, with Christ, there is an everlasting peace, a peace that completely transcends all understanding, because when it happens, you don't know why you're feeling peaceful, because the world is crumbling around you, but you feel at peace. You feel okay. And that's because you've gone to the only one that can give it to you. And I say that with the utmost confidence because I see this person who goes to the Lord every morning and says, I'm just going to take this one day at a time with you. And I'm going to get what I need from you today. And I'm going to acknowledge you because you're holy and you are righteous. And I know you love me. And you know what? They're still here today. They're still here. Even battling anxiety, they're still here by the grace of God. And that's because they've gone to Christ and they've gone and they've got that peace. Now, I know what you're thinking. It might work for you. It might work for your mate, but it isn't going to work for me. Who says it's not going to work for you? Are you telling yourself that? Are you telling yourself, no, I can't do that right now, actually, because I've got this to figure out. And I got, like, my kids are doing this and I'm going through a divorce and someone's left me and I'm in debt. And okay. But who says he can't help? Because we tell ourselves, we convince ourselves, he can't help me. Even, if he saw the state of my life, then he would understand and he'd say, yeah, okay, yeah, do you know what? That's a little bit too much. Those burdens you got there, I don't really want to carry them. No, he says, come to me. Come to me. Don't run to your friends. Don't run to alcohol. Don't run to the face mask and the bath and the bubble bath and everything in between. Come to me because I can help. I can do it. They can't. They will give you a temporary happiness. I will give you joy. I will give you peace. But you just need to come to me. And that is the promise that is available to you guys tonight. That is the promise that stands as strong as ever. That is the promise that is available to every single one of you, no matter where you're from, what you've done, or who you are. The amazing love of Christ abounds to all, but we just need to say, Lord, I'm here. Will you come into my life and will you change me? I don't want to do this on my own anymore. And he says, okay, I forgive you. I'm coming in. And that's it. And you're never alone again. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to not have any troubles. You're going to have trouble, okay? We live in a broken world, guys. There's trouble around every corner. But you know what he does promise? He promises that he'll be there. He promises that he'll be there. He says, fear not, for I am with you. I am with you. I will be holding your hand. You will not be shaken. Though the mountains may crumble into the earth, I am with you. My love will not be removed from you. What an incredible thought that is. There is no mental illness. There is no physical ailment. There is no life situation that his name is not above. And so, friends, if you don't know Jesus tonight, I encourage you to consider coming to know him, because his love, his peace, his grace, his kindness, it abounds. And you can ask any Christian in this room tonight. They know him personally, as do I. And so if you are struggling with things at the moment, and you're struggling with, I don't know what you're struggling with, I'm not going to give examples, but whatever you're struggling with, if you wanted to come and talk to any of us, you are more than welcome to. We would love to help, but I'm telling you, you will not find peace like it. He is the only one that gives it, and he says, just take it one day at a time. Tomorrow will have enough troubles of its own. Let's just get through today first. Let's just get through today, and I will give you what you need just for today. He doesn't give grace for tomorrow. He gives grace for today. And so you can go through life with a best friend. You can go through life with an amazing Father who loves you so much. That's what I wanted to say to you tonight. I am going, actually, before I say that, if you have any questions or if you would like to know more, please come and speak to one of us. We would love to speak to you. Otherwise, I am on Facebook, so if you would like to find me on Facebook, we can have a chat on there as well. My full name is on there, it's Chloe Grace Abraham, so you are welcome to come and find me, and I would love to have a chat with you. But I'm going to sing a song for you tonight it's a song called Give Me Jesus, and I wanted to choose this song tonight because I didn't know how you guys would react to what I was going to say. You might hate everything I've just said, or you might actually think, do you know what? There's something in this, actually. There's something in this. And I'm going to give you this opportunity now as I sing to really listen to the words and to take it all in. And to respond. Now, if you do respond to this to this bit, please do come and tell one of us. We would love to know, and we'd love to pray with you as well. We're a church that believes in the power of prayer, so we would love to pray with you. But I'm going to sing a song now called "Give Me Jesus," and the whole song is just about abandoning everything around us that the world says is good, that makes us feel good, and just saying, do you know what? No, I just want Jesus. So.